Peace, family. So I'm back with another one, you know what I'm saying? So today what I wanted to do was I wanted to talk to my chosen ones about fully understanding the healing process. You know what I'm saying? So healing is one of those words that we use and throw around a lot out here in today's society. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost as if like you fall and break your leg. It's like society leaves you in that space to feel like it's gonna take you years to heal that leg. You know what I'm saying? And I've never broken any bones. I've sprained ankles, fingers, and things like that, different joints, blah blah blah. But if anybody broken any bones, you know that the healing process has a time span on it. The doctors can guesstimate it to be about 3 to 4 weeks, sometimes 8 weeks, you know what I'm saying? But it's usually within that 3-month time span on a break, you know what I'm saying? Healing is, their definition is basically making something, processing something sound or making it healthy again. And that's like their term definition of it, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of us be healed from our wounds, from our battles, from a lot of things that we go through. But we still communicate as if we're in a healing journey. Healing should not be a journey. Healing is just supposed to be a process. If you're making a journey out of healing, then it's going extremely too goddamn long. You know what I'm saying? Almost to the point to where you can almost use it as a sympathy weapon or tactic. You know what I'm saying? So I seen a comment recently, and it's probably like the second or third one I've seen down in my comments, just mentioning like it looked like I still have some healing I need to do with my pops. And I just kind of laughed at it because it's like, how do you even understand what the fuck healing is? Like, if I wasn't a being that was healed from my process that I went through with that growing up, then I wouldn't be able to communicate with y'all up here as calmly and as still lighthearted as I do. Now what happens is a lot of these other beings who are still miserable, they tend to think that healing has a certain soft vibration to it. I'm a warrior, so that's not how my vibes work over this way. You know what I'm saying? Just because I communicate about facts, about something that I experienced, you know what I'm saying? Either I went through or I put somebody through, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that I'm not healed from the process. I can call my pops my sperm donor, motherfucker, if I want to. Like, I had to earn the title for mine. He has to earn the title for his. Like, that don't have nothing to do with healing. Like, I would never just call somebody the president and they ain't put no motherfucking work in. That don't make sense to me. So healing is supposed to be a process, not a journey. We have to stop making journeys and stretching things out longer than it needs to be. So you just trying to bounce yourself back to being healthy or at a healthier place that you was in. You know what I'm saying? If, like, alright, for instances, like healing for me, and I'll just keep it on the situation what I was just talking about, my pops / sperm donor. I had to communicate with him in person, because before 2017 I still wasn't healed. Like, I needed to address him face to face, man to man. I had to put my energy on the table in front of him. Not a little ass kid no more. You know what I'm saying? I was able to tap in and check his vibes. But if somebody would have tapped in with me before that process, you could have said, oh yeah, you still definitely got some healing to do. You know what I'm saying? Or you got to figure out what's going on in between there. But to see people ascending and helping others in their healing process, and then be able to tell these other people, and you know, that's helping people that, oh, they sound like they still need to do some healing. Like, you have to be mindful of people that's around you like that, because these people are trying to manipulate your energy to make it seem as if you're not doing what you're really doing. Why would somebody tell you that your shoes are untied and you know you just tied them before you left the house? These are the little things that people will do, and these other entities and beings beside you will do to kind of throw your energy off. You know what I'm saying? And make it seem like you're on a journey. You had a sprained ankle. The shit was supposed to have been good after a week. You know what I'm saying? But now here we are 3-4 months later, and you still talking about your sprained ankle. You know, you still limping on it. Like, you back. After your shit is together and you can move around and bounce and jump and do all that shit on it, it's like, what's the point of me discussing when I had sprained it? Because now I'm back. I just know that I have to be more self-aware and make sure that my agility when I'm moving and doing things, that I'm keeping myself aligned so that way I don't tweak my shit again. You know what I'm saying? But the journey, your ascension, your growing is the journey. Your healing is a process. Your healing is a process. Your ascension is the journey. Two completely different things. You know what I'm saying? So just try not to get too hung up on the fact that you've been through this shit right here, and now you have the process to heal, to get back to a healthier state. You know what I'm saying? Process. Switch journey with the word process. I mean, you only connect the journey to your ascension. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not sitting up in the hospital running from one room to the next room to the next room to the next room because we on a journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we gonna go in here. Y'all need us in the hospital? Boom, just put me in this one room, process my shit, get me right so I can get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? We got work to do. We got a lot of work to do. So the faster we can get the terms to understanding that healing is a process, it's not a journey. You know what I'm saying? It'll help make everything a lot smoother. And that also helps play along with the other video I had before about, you know, just being too attached to being a victim. You know what I'm saying? We're not victims out here. So that's a huge part as far as this growing in ascension is everything doesn't, some things just heal itself. You know, like when you get a paper cut, you don't really have to do anything for it to fix itself. Your body is a living organism. It's gonna do its job. You don't even really have to think about it. All you really thinking about is the pain. Fuck, yeah, it's there. Oh, shit. Then all of a sudden, it's like, after about 30 minutes to an hour, you ain't, unless you bump it or touch it on something, that's the only way you really gonna be bothered by it. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to tap in with y'all as something slight today. You know what I'm saying? Healing is a process. It's not a journey. I don't want y'all to be hung up on too long and thinking that. I don't want to have y'all hung up in here too long, you know what I'm saying, having this victim thing going on. You know what I'm saying? We healing. It's a process, you know what I'm saying? We ascending. That's part of the journey. It's part of the journey, you know what I'm saying? You already know what we doing. I was taking y'all down by the water, but since they opened us back up here, since the weather it's still cold as a motherfucker. But they open up the gates, so it's pretty, the roads is a little crazy when the weather is shifting up here. But y'all tap in, y'all check the vibes, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what we doing up here. The healing is a process, ascension is the journey. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love to the kings and queens.